What's going on, guys? This is Scaf here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys my map guide for Tremor here. And this map actually has a nice little, well, not nice, but interesting little feature in it. You get tremors or earthquakes every so often like this. But anyways, let's get started. Okay, this is one of the main spawns right here, and let's go ahead and take you to the other main spawn. So these are where you guys are going to be coming from at each other from each side of the map when you guys do spawn into this game. And this is TDM spawns. So and this is the other one right over here. This should be your other spawn. You'd start here, and those are spawns. Anyways, usually when I spawn on this side, I usually run up here and try and meet people across here, or I'll do something like this or run up here, wait for them to come across here because that's one of the main spots you like coming to. And you can, if you really want to, run there, or you can run up here and you can usually catch some people. If you run up here, you catch people coming in there and out this way. But anyways, let's go ahead and start it up off. So if you guys didn't know, you guys could shoot out of these windows, break them out, whatever you want to do. Now this is called the FEMA tent right here. Um, this is one of the main spawns whenever you're playing, and a lot of people spawn in this FEMA tent, and you'll hear it called out if you listen to the game. They'll say people in the FEMA tent. This is where they're coming from. Um, so you definitely always want to watch this area. They'll come out here, or they'll come out the other way. This is Broken Hospital. I tend to stay away from this area. You hardly see any people here, and it's very easily killed because, or you're very easily killed because you get shot there, shot there. There's a doorway right here. Get shot from the FEMA tent. Just a horrible place to be altogether. Now you guys can jump on these boxes. Maybe get a line of sight across there, but otherwise I'd just stay out of this area. Okay, next I want to go over my favorite spot. This is my favorite building, and the spot most used. Usually every time I'm on this map, I use my biggest streaks possible because I almost always get my biggest streaks every time I'm on this map. So it's one of my favorite maps. And the reason being is because this building is so dominant. And this bottom, even though it seems so significant, is very key to my success on this map. I usually stay around here because most people will spawn. They'll spawn here. You just wait. You can catch them out here, or they'll run out this way. And it's just an awesome cover. You catch them coming out of this spawn. If your team's on the other side, they'll be spawning here, or they'll be spawning back there, and you can pick them off coming around that corner. You can see them right here. Just an awesome spot right in this area. And catch people this way. And another thing, whenever I work this area, if my whole team's over on this side of the map, you could also come over here and you get nice lines of sight over here. Usually I'll be having an assault rifle, but you just duck down right here by these bushes. They hardly see you. You'll see their head. They usually try and jump up on this ladder, and so you just take them out. And it's a really good spot. If you guys do this map, catch people across here. If you guys play this map, give this bottom area a try. It is one of my main uses on this map, and I usually do pretty good. Next, we'll go over the top part. Top part, you do have a couple windows here out into the broken down hospital. Catch people out of the FEMA tent. Catch people coming around this way. Pick them off. Another good place is here because people will run up this way. They'll try and get up on this roof here, and they'll come down this hallway. Nice, good place, but if you do step out here, you want to step back. Step out here, check, step back. Anyway, so then we got steps here. People will usually come up these steps. And this brings you out to this part of the map. Now let's go over another favorite spot of people. I really don't use it, but you always catch a lot of people up here. And this is actually a pretty good spot. You can't catch people coming out here. See if someone's climbing over here. Just an awesome little spot. Catch people coming this way. This way. And I'm almost out of ammo. That is awesome. So if you guys didn't know, you could jump up here. And a good suggestion for this spot, if you got people camping up here and they're very hard to get to, There's always this back way in here. If you didn't know, you can climb up here and come in through here, or you can access it from across this roof when you come from that side, or you can access it from that ladder that I took. But one thing I do want to show you guys that is very interesting, that if you guys didn't know, is there's actually another access up there, and it's the one that I almost always use. Is you climb up on this, double tap up here, you can catch someone by surprise. They will never hear you climbing up that ladder, and you just jump right across from here. And another good thing is, that they cannot see you from over there, right here, but they can see you come across here. So then you can always come up here, jump, check. If they're spawning over this way, pick them off as they're coming. But awesome spot to use. Next, let's go over this back area here. You got this building here. There's few people camp here. I don't really suggest it, but you do have a nice long lines of sight here. People usually spawn here, or they'll spawn back there and come this way. Same thing here. You got this, catch them coming out this way. You could almost catch them if they're hopping out this broken wall, but not quite. Okay, there's back entrance into here. If you guys didn't know, you just run around here, and you can actually get upstairs by coming up here and walking right up. Up here, I do see a lot of campers. You get the same kind of lines of sight, just a little bit higher. There is a ladder access here. If you guys didn't know, you can come up this way too. Okay, so you can actually walk around this way. Big garage door here. You cannot open that garage, unfortunately. I thought that would be very cool if you could, but you cannot. And if you guys do figure out a way, then let me know. This is another good lines of sight. I get killed by a lot of people camp in this area, and they'll pick me off. So it's just a nice little lines of sight. So let's go back over here. I showed you guys that. If you guys didn't know, you guys could hop up on here. Oh, and another interesting thing about this side right over here is it's not very useful, but in a jam, you might use it, or you might just want to play around with it. But anyways, you can move this trash can. You see? And it can move back and forth. You can move it back this way. You can move it this way. And, just sort of interesting. Not sure how I'd use it. I never really have used it. I played around with it a little bit. But if you're ever out in this area and you need to get anywhere, I definitely suggest there's this back room here. You can catch people coming from that roof from here. But I suggest if you are going to come back or out this way, or you're trying to get on that side of the map, take this route. It's going to be a lot safer. People aren't going to see you as much, and then you just run back in here, and you're back here. Now we're back to one of the main spawns, the one that I started at. Okay, so you got this helicopter down. This is another pathway up to that building, to the broken wall. You tend to see a lot of people up in this building. I catch a lot of people running around, or they'll be sitting out here. I catch a lot from the back. They'll just sit here, watching this way or trying to look out here, and I'll come up and shoot them. But this is the access to this wall. You can jump on here, jump off. There is a ladder to here, if you can see that. But anyways, broken wall. Got a building, got downstairs access, upstairs access, and this is another main part. People will sit here, camp out here, or come up this way. But this building is not very useful to me. It is in a jam. You come up here if you're looking for people, or if they're up here catching from behind. Otherwise, I do not use this at all. Here's your ladder access. And another access is these steps. And if you guys didn't know, you could jump. If you're in a jam, you could jump up here and jump up this way, which is pretty cool if you didn't know. Anyways, we're back to this area. And when I am working this downstairs spot here, one thing I like to do is, you catch people spawning coming this way, catch people up here, and they'll be, walking across. Now, they will catch on if you come popping out here or just sit here. They'll catch on. They'll come up here and they'll shoot you. If you didn't know, there's a downstairs to this, but there's no access from this downstairs to the upstairs. So, if you need to get on that side of the map, you don't want to be seen, run through here. A lot of people don't use it. very discreet, easy access to this room to get upstairs there. Okay, so this is another main part. I definitely don't suggest run through here if you don't have to, because you could get shot from there, you know, this thing here, down and there. People could be coming around that corner. It's just a horrible spot to be. People come at you from this side, up the stairs. Just a horrible spot to be. So definitely don't suggest staying here very long. If you have to, just run through real quick, get up, and get somewhere. If you guys didn't know, it's probably mostly everybody knows you can hop up right there, which is very useful. And last but not least, we're gonna go over. Here's that FEMA tent, um, and it's basically just a byway. Everything's shootable through, but they can't see you. I wouldn't suggest staying here for long, but if you need to run through, it's definitely an awesome place, and you will uh, kind of be more discreet than other ways. So otherwise, guys, this is my map guide for Tremor here. If you guys like the video, hit that like button. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. Um, Otherwise, or leave a comment if you got any suggestions or anything I missed out. Otherwise, this is Scaf, and I'll see you on the next one.